Today I'm going to teach how to create a database with MongoDB Atlas. So here, click on this, go to the respective website MongoDB. This one should be our cloud-based database. So it's very easy we have to create the database using MongoDB Atlas. So here you have to click try free. I'm going to create the free one. So you can create, you have to fill all the form and you can create it. Okay, so MongoDB Atlas. So otherwise you can go here, this Google sign up authentication. You can go here, right? So I'm going to click on this and I'm going to go here. After select my Gmail, one Gmail, it will be redirect to our cloud-based database look like this. Okay, so here this is our page, right? So here I'm going to click create button. Now here our cluster, create a new cluster is open. Now here it will be, there is a three choices: serverless, dedicated server, share. We go for the option as a shared option. This is free. So here we have to use, here there will be enable the Mumbai. So keep it up. This we are using the free one. So here if you are if you are, you can check it all the storage. This free storage, they are giving this storage. If you want to give the here 2 GB, if you want to add as 2 GB storage, here you have to pay monthly payment here. You can see here. So these are the payment they are provided. Okay, if you if you want to go for the 2 GB or 5 GB here, there the payment will be there mentioned the price table. You can go along with that one, right? So the additional MongoDB backup, all things are there here. Now we are going for the free one. So right, so we are select shared. This is they automatically recommend as a Mumbai. Here you can, it will be Asia Mumbai, right? So after the click create, we have a error. This project already has another free cluster, right? That is not a problem. So here we have project is already there. That's a problem, right? So here is the cluster, right? So this kind of situation, you have to create a new project here. New project. Okay, you have to create a new project. Here I can name it as project one. Click next. Create. Right. That's the problem usually you have to face it when you're creating the atlas. That's why I have explained that the problem as well, the fixtures also well. Right. Now what I'm going to do is here we have to create the free. This one the free. Here this all the things are there. Right. Now let's click create. The car. Right. We have created successfully. Now you can, here you have to set the username and password over here. Right. So here you can set the username and password over here. Right. What is the username and password you have to set it on here account. Right. So you have to it automatically, you can set your password. Here I'm going to set some sample password. I'm going to Mongo at db123 like this. Special character. Right. Click create. Right. You have to add this. Add my current IP also. You can add it. The IP is already been added here. Right. Now you have to finish it. Right. You have to click finish and close it. Here create. Here you can untick it. You have to go database, right? That's it. That's the thing, you have to do it, right? So here this one can, here database has been created successfully, right? Now here in this page you have to go to the network access option, click on this, right? Here what you are going to do is, here what you are going to do is add the IP. Okay, allow access from anywhere. You have to click on this option. Okay, so here this one should be you can access anywhere. Click confirm. Now you can access anywhere. You can any IP address you can log in into this database, right? You can log in any IP addresses, right? So you have used different devices. You will be able to log into the. It will be allow into the any devices. That's why we have to allow this one network access. This option is must when you are using the different devices. You have to make sure you must click on this option, right? Be sure before you can access this database you can allow this option network access anywhere. I already showed how to set up the cloud-based MongoDB database. So if you are not watch that video, I have attached the video on the video description. You just go and watch them. In this video, I'm going to teach how to you make the connection, how to establish the connection into our Node.js. So first, I'm going to create the Node.js project. So here I'm going to go to the Node.js project. So I'm going to create the Node projects. Here I'm going to type cmd command. You have to go into code space dot and open the folder. First I'm going to go to here. I'm going to get the new folder. The folder I'm going to name is index.js. Here I'm going to make the configurations. Right, I'm going to make the configuration. Right. First, what I'm going to do is I'm going to install the Express server. Express is the server, so I'm going to terminal, new terminal. Here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to install Express. Express, which is the Node.js server. Okay, it's a backend server, so you have to implement to go to the no Express npm. You have to type npm Express. It will be go to the respective website for download the dependency. Go here. It will be mentioned how to install. Click on that. Click here. You have to type here. What is the thing you have to? npm iexpress. Here, if you click on this one, it will be clipboard copied. Go here. You paste it. Press enter key on the keyboard. You have to wait until the Express server install. After that, we have to install the another one is a Mongoose, which is a database connectivity. So you type npm Mongoose. It's a Mongoose library. Click on here. It take you to your respective website for add the npm Mongoose. Click on this to make sure clipboard is copied. Now back to your terminal window. Paste it and press enter key. You have to wait until the Mongoose library get installed. After install, you have to import the library source. Constant express plus equal required express. The constant that Mongoose equal required Mongoose. That import these two libraries. After that, you have type. You have to we have to use the get the variable app. We have to import this object express. Okay, express which is server, you have to run on it. Okay, we have to create the object of express object. First, you have to implement the class. You have to implement the class required express, right? After that, you have to implement the mongoose class also we have added. After that, we have to create the object of express. After that, what I'm going to do is we have to create the port. We have to create the variable is a data type, const data type. Port, here we need a port for running our Node.js project. So type 5000 port where my Node.js server is running. After that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make the URL. So the MongoDB URL, so MongoDB URL, MongoDB database URL. Right here you have to implement the database URL. Where you are going to getting here is you have to go to the here you have to go to the overview, right? So here we can get it the URL of the project, right? So you have to go to the connect here, you have to go to driver. Here this is the URL. Click on this, so copy this one, back it here. You have to given the while I'm installing, paste it here. While I'm installing the this is my username, password. What is the password I have typed it here is what is the type. This is the thing you have to put yourself. What is the username you are gave? What is the password you are gave? Don't type this one. This is my machine username and password. You have type your. Okay, so here MongoDB, Mongo ABC. This is the password I have given. Okay, so you have to type your password. What is the password you give? If you have typed my password, it won't work. Right? This is must. After that, what you are going to do is we have to type the Mongoose library. We have to implement the Mongoose library. Copy this one, paste it over here. This one Mongoose library dot connect. You have a method called connect. You have to write here this library, comma, open bracket and close bracket. Use new URL sir true, comma, you have to write use uni topology topology true to implement both this one. After that, you have to write here, you have to call the variable, create another variable connection equal mongoose dot connection. After that, you have to write app dot listen port. You have to write the arrow function. You have to write the arrow function, open and close bracket. You have to write console dot log. You have to write server is running port this port. You mention the port. This is a port where your server is on this port. After that, what I'm going to do is you have to write connection dot once. You have to open the connection only once. You have to given this one as well. You have to open the connection only once, right? The connection is open only the once. Right here, right here, open connection open once. You open. You have to this is the arrow function. You have to write the arrow function. Simply implement the arrow function, open and close bracket. Right here, you have to write again. You have to write the connection. You have to test whether your MongoDB is connected or not. Your MongoDB cloud databases. You have to make the message. You have to write the message MongoDB connected. Right. File save all. Again, you have to run the project and check. So type node server, sorry, index.js. You have to run the project. This is a node index.js. Press enter key on your keyboard. Now you have to wait. What's the error? Use right it. Here this is the one spelling mistake. That's why it take the error of use. You have to write what's the error? Use uni field feed topology. Right, now let's check again. Save all. Again you have to run the project. Right, my server is running. Right, here MongoDB is connected successfully. Right, my cloud database has been connected successfully. Okay, this is how we have to connect the cloud database. Perfect. If you have any doubts, you can ask me anytime. If you love my channel, please subscribe me, like me. Thank you for watching. I already showed how to set up the cloud-based MongoDB database. So if you are not watch that video, I have attached the video on the video description. You just go and watch them. In this video, I'm going to teach how to make the connection, how to establish the connection into our Node.js. So first, I'm going to create the Node.js project. So here I'm going to go to the Node.js project. So I'm going to create the Node projects. Here I'm going to type cmd command. You have to go into code space dot and open the folder. First I'm going to go to here. I'm going to get the new folder. The folder I'm going to name is index.js. Here I'm going to make the configurations. Right, I'm going to make the configuration. Right. First, what I'm going to do is I'm going to install the Express server. Express is a server, so I'm going to terminal, new terminal. Here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to install Express. Express, which is the Node.js server. Okay, it's a backend server, so you have to implement to go to the Express npm. You have to type npm Express. It will be go to the respective website for download the dependency. Go here. It will be mentioned how to install. Click on that. Click here. You have to type here. What is the thing you have to? npm iexpress. Here, if you click on this one, it will be clipboard copied. Go here. You have to paste it. Press enter key on the keyboard. You have to wait until the Express server install. After that, you have to install the another one is a Mongoose, which is a database connectivity. So you type npm Mongoose. It's a Mongoose library. Click on here. It take you to your respective website for add the npm Mongoose. Click on this to make sure clipboard is copied. Now back to your terminal window. Paste it and press enter key. You have to wait until the Mongoose library get installed. After installed, you have to import the library source. Constant express plus equal required express. The constant Mongoose equal required Mongoose. That import these two libraries. After that, you have type. We have to use the to get the variable app. We have to import this object Express. Okay, Express, which is server, you have to run on it. Okay, we have to create the object of Express object. First, you have to implement the class. You have to implement the class required Express, right? After that, you have to implement the Mongoose class of we have added. After that, we have to create the object of Express. After that, what I'm going to do is we have to create the port. We have to create the variable. Is a data type, const data type. Port. We need the port for running our Node.js project. So type 5000 port where my Node.js server is running. After that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make the URL. So the MongoDB URL. So MongoDB URL. MongoDB database URL. Right here you have to implement the database URL. Where you are going to getting here is you have to go to the here You have to go to the overview, right? So here we can get it, the URL of the project, right? So you have to go to the connect here, you have to go to driver. Here this is the URL. Click on this, you copy this one, back it here. You have to given the, while I'm installing, paste it here, while I'm installing the, this is my username, password. What is the password I have typed it here is, what is the type, this is the thing you have to put yourself. What is the username you are gave, what is the password you are gave. Don't type this one. This is my machine username and password. You have type your, okay. So here MongoDB, Mongo ABC, this is the password I have given. Okay, so you have to type your password. What is the password you give? If you have typed my password, it won't work, right? This is must. After that, what you are going to do is, we have to type the mongoose library. You have to implement the mongoose library. Copy this one, paste it over here. This one, mongoose library dot connect. You have a method called connect. You have to write here this library, comma, open bracket and close bracket, use new URL sir true, comma, you have to write use uni topology, topology true, to implement both this one. After that, you have to write here, you have to call the variable, create another variable, connection equal mongoose dot connection. After that, you have to write app dot listen port. You have to write the arrow function. You have to write the arrow function, open and close bracket. You have to write console dot log. You have to write server is running port this port. You mention the port, this is a port where your server is on this port. After that, what I'm going to do is, you have to write connection dot once. You have to open the connection only once. You have to given this one as well. You have to open the connection only once, right? The connection is open only the once, right? You have to write here open connection open once. You open, you have to this is the arrow function. You have to write the arrow function, simply implement the arrow function, open and close bracket. Right here, you have to write again, you have to write the connection. You have to test whether your MongoDB is connected or not. Your MongoDB cloud databases. You have to make the message. You have to write the message MongoDB connected. Right. File save all. Again, you have to run the project and check. So write node server, sorry, index.js. You have to run the project. This is a node index.js. Press enter key on your keyboard. Now you have to wait. What's the error? Use right it. Here this is the one spelling mistake. That's why it take the error of use. You have to write what's the error? Use uni field topology. Right. Now let's check again. Save all. Again you have to run the project. Right. My server is running. Like here, MongoDB is connected successfully. Now the Mongoose database connected successfully. The cloud database we have connected successfully. You can see here. Now what I'm going to do is here I'm going to go to do the thing is first I'm going to go to the click on this new folder. This folder I'm going to create the databases and tables. So here we have created in Node.js we called as schema, right? So how to create the schema? So you have to write, you have to create the folder which is the src. Inside the src folder we have to create the folder which is student folder. The student folder we have to create the schema. It's very simple. First you have to add the Mongoose library. We have this Mongoose library. By the Mongoose library, right? Sorry, here student you have to create this sorry, this one you have to I'm going to create the folder here. Folder I'm going to create here as student folder. Here, right? Say a file you have to create as student model. This is a model.js. Here I'm going to create first you have to import the Mongoose library. So here in order to create the database you have to enter Mongoose, right? So Mongoose library we have to implement it first. After that we have to write a schema. So we have to create the schema here, right? So first you have schema. So write the schema var schema equal Mongoose schema. You have to create the schema, database schema in Mongoose, right? So after that we have to create the object of schema. So you write var, this is student schema. You write student schema. I'm going to create the object student schema equal, we have to create the object, so we have to implement this schema. That's the thing you have to write. Open and close curly bracket. Here open and open bracket and close bracket. Inside here, what I'm going to do is we have to implement the name, open bracket and close bracket. Here we have to create the types. Okay, here we have to create the columns. These are the collection, not we are called as collection. We are called as columns, right? So here first name. This is the column name. What is the data type? Type. You have to mention the type. Type equals string. Right? So required mean this field is required, right? So required true, right? After that this bucket close. After that another field, the same field I'm going to copy and paste it below address, right? This one also string and required true. After that I'm going to copy the same field. This one should be the phone. This one should be the number. Phone means a number data type. That's it. And that's the thing you have to do it. Right. After that, we have to this model, we have to export it outside the class. So you have to write model dot exports equal mongoose dot model. It's a mongoose model. So you have to write, you have to create the database which is a student database table. You have to create a student table. So write here schema. For schema you have to write this is the schema. You have to create it. This is how you have to mention it, right? Okay, this is table, right? These are the inside this table you have to create these following columns. Inside this table we have to create these following columns, right? These are columns you have to create. Okay, these are the tables which name is student. The student schema you have to write like this. These are the create as objects. These all the objects will be passed into this table, right? This is the thing we have to do. This is how we have to create the tables, right? Now file, save all. Now what I'm going to do is after that we have created the model successfully. Now I'm going to go to create the we have to create the routes. So here you have to create the routes here. Click on the new file. You have to create outside it. Okay, create, right click new. You have to create a folder. Sorry, you have to create a folder. Routes folder. Okay, this is a simple exercise I have did very simply how to make the CRUD application using MongoDB with Mongo's library. Okay, MongoDB database. So here I have created folder successfully. Here you have write routes.js. Here write the routes.js. Here we have to create the following things. Right, so how to implement the CRUD operations. Here I am going to create this one. Right. So first what I am going to do is first you have to import the Express server. I already explained the Express server, which is a backend server. Copy this. You have to implement it over here. Right. After that, what I am going to do is we have the routes. Routes is the URL. We have to manage all the URL managed by routes. So you have to create the variable const. You have to write router equal express dot router. Now here you have to create the object var student model equal require. So you have to write src. My file is src student. You write student model. Right. Now here write here the student model. You have to tell them where my student model is resided. You have to tell them where my student model is resided. It resided on the. If you have to type dot, it is a /. It's go out of the folder, and after that, if you go this route out of the folder, if you put double dot slash, after that you visit to the src folder. Inside the src folder, there the folder which is name is student. Inside student folder, we have a file which is a student model. We have to go inside this file. So you have to go over here. We went already inside the file. Now first you have to write the router, but in the router method dot post. You have to write here if the URL is coming from slash student create, what happens is go comma assign function. You have to write assign function. You have to write request and response. Request and response. Right? What's the meaning of request and response? When the request is coming, you get the request and send it to the backend. When the response is coming, backend to front. This one should be request is get front end to backend. Response is backend to front end. That's the things it happened over here. Right? That's line mentioned. Right. Now here what I'm going to do is post request. When the request is coming slash student create method create, what I'm going to do is here you create the variable constant data type. You have to create the student equal new student model. So you have to write request dot body. Right. So here what is this meaning of when we are using a postman, we have to create the body, the things. What is the thing? What is the thing we will be checking my when you test with the postman. I'll be explaining this one how easy it is. Right, you can see here. Right, very easy if you are making the CRUD application programming using Node.js. Try here you have to try catch block. Mention error. First you have to write that if you have put the assign function, you have to write the avoid student dot save. response dot status send. You're right. You're right. Status true. Message you have to create as here as a message student created. Right. That's the thing you have to write. Student created. Right. Student created. You have to write the message student created. Right. What I did here is it will be get the data from the model. Okay. So when the request is coming like this, okay, in the front end slash student create, what happen is we get the request here and send into the student model. Student model is here and pass into this here. So here avoid student.save mean it goes to here model function. What is the data, your name, address you are typing there in the Postman or any front end framework. It will be getting the data and it into the database. But that's the thing here done. Right? That's the thing it will be done over here. Right? If there any problem with them, you have to write the status, you have to write this number. If there any error occur, you have to write this number. Okay, you have to go at Google and search what is the meaning of these numbers. 400 send error. This is important stuff you learn Node.js, right? Very simple. Now here what I'm going to do is routes, right? Now let's go to my index.js page. Here we have to link these routes. Okay, so here what I'm going to do is here I'm going to start it here as you have to give one here as var routes. You have to create the variable routes equal required you have to give the path of it. What's the path? This is your current directory dot slash routes folder. This is a routes folder. Inside the routes folder we have a inside the routes folder here inside the routes folder we have a file which is a routes. That's it. That's the thing you have to write. Okay, that's how we have to link the routes. Right. After that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to implement the body parser in order to test with the front end and back end. Right. So you have to write constant variable body parser equal required. Here's a required. So here we have to we haven't installed them, so you're right, we have to install them. Okay, body parser right. Now I'm going to implement this library. Okay, so you have to copy this one. I just control C to stop the project. I'm going to install npm install body parser, press enter key on your keyboard. You have to wait until the body parser library get installed. Right, it installed successfully. Right, perfect. That's the thing you have to write. Right. Now what I'm going to do is after that what I'm going to do is you have to install all things are there. After that we have to run the app. So you have to write here, this one should be your app.expert. This is your server. You have to write here app.use. You have to write body parser .json. That's the thing you have to write. You have to write app.use routes. That's it. Now let's file, save all. Now let's check back it how the things work. npm index node index.js. route required. Okay, the spelling mistake with the required. So you have to copy this one required. You have to paste this one. There's spelling mistake. After that, we have to another error. Go to the router. So here also we have to module dot exports. We haven't export the router. It's a model router. That's also we did that. Now let's file save all. Again we have to run the application. Now you can check here what's the problem. Alright, the problem is I haven't connected internet. Right. Now again I'm going to run it. Because my database is connected in cloud. Okay, if I not connected the internet, we have get the error. Okay, if you get the error, you have to check with your internet connection. Because I hosted my database in the cloud. Right now it's running successfully. Now open the Postman. Now let's check with the application whether it's working fine or not. Post. So you have to write what's the port you have to connect it. Port. So here instead of the Postman, we have in the VS Code editor we have the extension. But go to the extension, you have to type here Thunder client. Thunder client. If you are type the Thunder client, okay, Thunder client. Here this is the extension Thunder client. Each right. You have to search and install Thunder client. Okay, you have to go to the extension mark, place here Thunder client. Okay, you have to install. I already installed it. You have to install it. You have to get this extension, right? So here you will be able to without go to the Postman. You have to check with here. So what the URL http colon localhost. What's the port 500 payout slash. If the request is coming here, this is the port where our server is running. If the request is coming slash student create. But the method is a post method. Create a body. So write the body JSON format. Out right here. Plus name John. The JSON format you have to write. Second one should be the address. India. Come on, phone number. Phone. You have to enter as something like that. Okay, the same for here. What's the model? You have to type the same name. You have to type this. Then only it should work, right? So this is JSON format. Now let's check whether it's working fine or not. Click on this. Here, record successfully created. Record successfully created. Now if you want to check with the database, here Mongo database. Now let's check with the database whether it's working fine or not. So we go to the cluster. Right. Here, browse the collections. Here, student successfully here. This is the database record is successfully. Here it will be successfully. It will be displayed. It's working perfectly well. How to add the records. Right. Now let's continue the rest of the part, which is how to view the records and delete and update the records. Right. That's all the stuff we will be doing step by step. It's very easy stuff for do the things. Right. Now what I'm going to do is go back to my routers.js. Here we done the add records. The simple CRUD system. After that, how to view the records. Here we have to view the records. View records. But I commented this comment is useful to read the codes. Okay, so after that, right, this also router dot get right? You have to write the request is coming from student. You have to write assign task. This one. No need to write here. You have to just copy and paste it. It's simple. Without code. Get it? When the request is coming slash students, you have to try catch error. Right now here you have to write variable students equal, that put the avoid function student model dot find, so write right here this is how we have find the records, right? If you want to find all the records, you have to write like this is a blank, you have display blank record. This how we have to make the MongoDB application. Okay, so if you are not familiar in the MongoDB how the query is working, I have attached the video below. You just go and watch it, right? You will get the good you can learn the MongoDB steps, right? Now here after that you have to write the response. For response you have to write status, you have to write 200 dot send, you have to write the students. That's it, right? So after that what I'm going to inside the try block, you have to write response status, you have to write if there's an error, you have to call this dot error. That's it. Send. That's it. That's the thing you have to write. Perfect. Right? Now let's check whether it's working fine or not. If the request is coming, slash students, what happens is go to the model and find method. It will be get the record and put into this variable, assign this variable students. After it's the response. This is a response. It will be display the student records. Right now let's go to my request post. We have to get as get, this is a get method, click send. What happened? Get cannot, what happened? Let's back to our routes page. Right, what when the request student get student, the request right, sorry, that's student slash students. Okay, so everything is okay. What's the problem? There is coming here 4 error. So the request is here, the 4 error is displayed. What happened? Right, so here we have tried this one. Send only, we have tried this send different details. Something's a problem with the state. Right now, let's, if we have Control C to stop the application. I have made the changes. That's why that's the problem. Okay, so I again run it. Okay, I haven't run it. Okay, that's the problem. Okay, if you haven't, once you change any changes, you must save and run again. Right, so again you have to go and send it here. Response is come. Well, it's worked, but the problem is you have to stop the server and run it. Right, now let's do the find part. So let's go to the route.js. Now I'm going to find the record. So write find records. How to do the thing is here, the same thing, get method, you have to copy and paste it here. When the request is coming slash, you have to set the ID like this, a param. you have to set the param like this. The param, right? So you have to write like this here. You have to create what's the ID you are coming here, the param. You have to get it here. That constant variable ID, you have to write the ID equal request dot params. You have to set the params dot ID. This ID, get the ID, right? You have to get the particular ID, right? You have to get the particular ID and you have to pass it here, right? So now here we don't need this find. Instead of find, to get a find by ID. Here this all things are, these methods all are coming from the nodejs, right? So this all the find method. That's the beauty of this one, right? So here we have tested whether it's working. You have to put the validation. If student ID, if not students, the students ID is not, if it is not, if it is null, if it is not null, you have to request, you have to write returns dot status, sorry, returns response dot status dot 44 dot send. Send means the data will be sent if it is not null. The data is not null. If the data is there. Otherwise, you have to write status. If it is null, right? Student status is, you have to write 200. If the student record is available, if the student record is not available, go here. Available, it's go and send the records. This one. That's the thing you have to write. That's it. That's the thing you have to write. Okay, that's it. Okay, now let's check file save all. Now when the student, if you want to go to here, this is a record. So now I'm going to here copy this. Students, when the URL is coming like this, click get sorry, what happened? Connection refuse. Okay, I haven't run the server yet, that's why. Accidentally my server gets stopped, that's why it's error might be out. Right, now let's check this. Here it's working, here it's working. When request is coming like this, it's working fine, right? It's working fine. Here if you are wrong ID, it will be unsupport. Here if it's the wrong ID, it's not here. It's correct ID, it is working. It's working. It's the correct ID, right? It's working fine, right? If you are write the correct ID, it's working. What's ID? Earlier you are getting this ID. This fine. Call function. What's the problem? Let's go to the new request. Unsupport SHTP, right here. This I have put it accidentally. That's why it's working. Here. Now it's working fine. Right. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is my find is working successfully. Now let's go back to my, another thing is update. Right here, update records. So let's back it here to go to the router.js. Now I'm going to go to the update records. Now the same get this one, you have to copy it, paste it below. Here only the changes. This one should be the patch. When you update the record, this should be the patch. This is a patch. You have to comment is patch. So update records. Right, patch. Students record is coming here. Get the ID and you write variable const variable type body equal request dot body. Now here, right here you have to type student model dot find ID and update slash body comma new here true. Right, you have to write a new true. Right, not here, this one. So you have no need them. Right, perfect. Right now here, if this one should update students, so you're trying to here this variable you create is update students. Okay, so here you can see here when you update the record, it will get the ID along with the records, the body. Body means the what is the changes you have made along with the ID, the particular ID. It's coming both. Here put it here new true. After that, here check it this update students. If there is, you check with this one. If there is a problem, it will be written. If there is no problem, it will be execute this. Update student will be updated. That's it. That's the thing you have tried. So I'll save all and get it back to my here the patch tool. Open the body. This is the body. The ID is an ID, so we don't need the ID. This one I have to make the changes here. So ID coming USA phone number and type 12121212. This one no need them. This all things will no need them. Don't need them. Now let's check. Click send button. Cannot patch the student. Why? What's the problem? Cannot patch the student. Students. Let's back if there any error coming. Here go here. Students ID. The patch. Try this one. Body the construct variable avoid student model. Let's get the model ID body true. If the students return the students they are update students. Right, the problem is here. Here I already show you here. I haven't closed and run the server. That's the problem. Close it. You have to close the things, right? Here server is running again. You have to run the server. That's the problem. This one, but what is that? The change is not done. That's why it's getting error. Right now you go here and you can check it here. Now again you have to things here. Now it's working here. USA this working fine. Okay, you have to stop the server. Control C to stop the server and run it. Control C to stop the server and run it. Right. After that, we'll do it as a delete record. So, how to delete the record? This is also the same thing. You are doing the delete also the same thing. Copy it, paste it below. Instead of patch, write at delete. So the thing is, all the things are correct. We don't need the body. So ID is the body is not. We don't need them. The body things. Get rid of these lines. All things we keep ID only. ID only. We don't need this. This then true. That's the thing. So we don't need them. This all thing ID only. This one should find instead of the find update. You write find ID by delete. That's it. That's the thing you have right here. Delete students. copy it, paste it over here. Right, here also delete student. That's it. Right, delete records. Right. When the request is coming slash what side you're typing, it's getting the ID here. It passes to this variable. This variable here coming here. It's go to the model and delete the particular ID and passing here. This particular record has been deleted. That's the thing it will be happen. Right. So if you want to get the message as well, the record is deleted. So we have to get the message here. The same thing message. Return sent. Instead of there, you have to write here. Student deleted. The student updated. The same thing you have to just copy it. Student updated. So easily know what happened. Now let's save all. Run back to the application. Check this. My application already running. Control C to stop the application. Again you rerun it. Right, now we'll check it. Right, now let's go to the patch tool. I'm going to USA John Peter. You have to update the record. Send it. What is the things? Why it's not updated? The problem is here. You have right here only send only. Right. Sorry, not here. This error, not here. It pastes it here. Right, it pastes it here. Okay, student updated. Okay, it's updated over here. But it's updated over here. This one should be pasted over here. Copied and not inside here. Right? It pastes it over here. Student deleted. Right? Paste it here, not there. This is the error message. That's it. File save all. Now again stop the application, run it again. Request. Now let's check it here. Student updated successfully. Right. Now I can delete the record, delete request. The ID is coming. This one no need them. This all things. We just click send. ID removed. Right, now let's go and check the database what happened. So refresh them. Just refresh the data here, refresh. There's no data. I have to remove them. Okay, here. Now it's working perfectly well. Now let's if you have to add the data. Again, go to the post request, students, create body. I have this body data. Right, sorry, body data, why it's not working? So students create. Oh, what's the routes? Right, student create, not students create, student create. That's why it's not working. But you have to, once you run the API, you just write it here. Student is created successfully. Now let's check it. The database again. Refresh them. The collection is working. Right. Now again you have to run write it another. When you add the another data, James India, phone number, something like that. Send it, create it, back it database, you refresh them. So again, fine. I hope you guys understood this CRUD applications well. If you have any doubt, you can let me know. Thank you for watching. The authentication, right? Authorization and authentication using the JWT, right? So how to do the login form using JWT, right? JWT, which is a security, right? We have given the token. Okay, here imagine you are going to some function, right? Before you enter that function, they are giving the token. Okay, there is some rules. Those who having a token, that person only go inside the hotel, right? Those who don't have a token, they are not allowed. Okay, token is must. The same thing here. We are using the token. They are checking, right, whether the user is you or not. Okay, there are a lot of hackers hacking the system. That kind of a, they avoid that kind of a purpose. We are using the JWT package. If the token is authorized people is you can allow that system. You can access this particular system. If the token is wrong, you not be allowed. Okay, right. Once you log in the system, the token is created, right? After that, you can add the record or delete the record. All the things are maintained by the token, right? So first you have to watch that video of the how to make the CRUD system. I'm going to continue that video. Then you will be you can study all the full system how to use the JWT package, right? Now let's back to our project. Now you go. This is my schema. I have done it, right? The schema, what you're going to do is I'm going to add another thing is that we have first I'm going to do the login form validation part. So we have a name, address and phone number. This is the username, comma. So you have a create another field which is a password. So password, you create another field which is a password, right? Password field, it will consist of type is a string. You write this type string is required. Type string is required, right? Okay, right. That's the thing we have done. Right. Now first you have to do the username and password. You have to check it. Do the validation part, right? So how to check the username and password? So we have to do the queries, right? So first what I'm going to do is we have to do the thing is here. First we have to do the thing is here. You have to write the student schema. First, we have to make this password as an encrypted password. So encrypted password, you have type student schema, you have to get the student schema. Before you add the record into the database, we have to execute this pre-query. So we have to done by the model. So before you going to execute, add the record into the database, it will check with here. So there's a keyword called pre. So here we have to write the save. The record service save, comma, this is assign function. You have to write assign functions, right? Assign function, right? So you have to write here next, open bracket and close bracket. Here what I'm going to do is you have to write here const student equal this, right? If the student is modified, if the student is modified, you have to write modified your password. The password, this password field, password, you have to write like this here, open bracket and close bracket. Here what I'm going to do is you have to get the student dot password equal, you have to write avoid, you have to put the assign function, you have to write avoid, right? Here we have you have to encrypt the parser. So you have to write the encrypt when you encrypt. So you have to control C to stop the server. I'm going to implement the you have to run this script byscript.js, right? You have to write npm types script.js. So you have to write like this. You have to npm add script types script.js. You have to import this dependency. If you run this dependency, then that dependency get installed, right? Then only you will be able to decrypt. Okay, when the password is decrypted, right? You have to install that. So wait until the dependency get installed. Right. After install them, you have to import the dependency here. You have to require, right? So how to require that dependency? You write here like this. Concern breaktip equal require. You have to write like this following this, right? After that, what I'm going to do is you have to write avoid function. You have to write breaktip, right? Crypt dot hash dot the hash keyword hash hash. After that, what I'm going to do is here hash here. You have to write the student. You have to write the student. This is student, right? Student here dot password. We have to comma dot 8. You have to write the security 8. 8 time it will be pointing out, right? You have to make the additional security. You have to write like this. Okay, breaktip dash student, right? So additional security have given. Right. After that, what you are going to do is you have to write the next to the next. That's the thing here. So let's file save all, right? So when you going to save the record, you have to put it the password hash look like this. You have to write the password hash. That's the thing you have to given here, right? So what I'm going to do is now let's check whether it's working fine or not. I'm going to run the node. What is the problem? Breakrip can't find the model. So what happened? Right, you have to type here install npm install bscript save, right? So let's check whether it's working fine or not, right? So let's, if the dependencies get installed, let's run the server. Right, now it's working. Now you have to install npm install bscript save, right? Now let's check it on the postman whether it's, you have to write a phone number comma or password. You have to type the hash password, type 123. Now you have to, the name I'm going to change it as Harun, phone number 1212 like this. Let's click send button. Student created. Now let's back to our database. Right, now let's go to the database and we have to right, connect, sorry, that load them. Right, view browser, the database student. This is the phone number here. This password will be the security password is created here. So password here, this is the asterisk password. It will be created successfully here. You will be able to see the password. It will be created successfully, right? So here when how the password is created here, when the request is coming, student here, student, you write this student here, right? Student required model, and it will be okay when the request is coming student create, it goes to the student class here. Student class means this is student, this model, right? This model path we have given here. It will be, this is our database schema. It will be, these are the following columns, but the record you are sending, it will be added into the database. Before adding, it will be coming here, it will be check the password. This field we have to assign a password field, it's modified. You are given the field here. That field we are taken, but this is coming from our database here front end. Okay, so the student password here we have to, that password we have to decrypt it. That's the thing, how to hash. right? So we have to call this, we have to add this package before, right? That's the thing how to do it, right? Perfect. Now what I'm going to, we have to done successfully. Now here, instead of that, we have to making this simple changes, right, of this one. Simply you have to make it as, instead of writing like this, you have to write simply constant student equal, right? You have to write this one, you have to get rid of this line, you don't need them here, right? Here, right here, module dot exports this student, you have to export it outside. And this student, I'm going to, here we have to go to that route. Earlier we are given here student model, you have to write like this is student. Okay, you have to make it as, you have to change it as student, right? Student, this is the model name. Right here, go here, and it will be add the student, right? So now what I'm going to do is, now let's add the login route. Okay, so you have to log in. So you have to check the login. So login. So outright the login. So the same thing, you just copy the post here also. If the request is coming, router post. Okay, so here write student. Here student, you have write it's a login. Student login assign function request here. It's in the try. What I'm going to do is here. Here const student equal new. Here right here. This one we have to, this all things I have to get rid of these lines. We have to write like this. Okay. So here we are trying to student equal avoid student, which is a model. This student model, you have to get student. You have to write find by find. You find by credentials, right? Credential, right? Credential, right? Here we have to write the request body. You have test to body, request body, request dot body dot name, comma password. Right. Now okay, this one, how to write it here is simply you have to go to back to our SRC student model. Here write like this here. Here write like this. Here simply here write student schema dot statics dot, you have to write the you have to create that particular method find credentials. The same thing I have to get it here. The routes the same method, instead of writing you have to get it over here as well. Here we'll be checking the credential whether the our username and password match or not. So you have to write assign function, you have to write name, comma password, close bracket. You have to write like this here, right? Student equal, but avoid student dot find one. Okay, what I did here is first, okay, I'll be explained, don't worry. So what I did here is first, when the name and username and password coming, what are the routes here, what is the routes are coming from the front end, it getting into the model, it will be checking first before check the password that this name exists in our database or not. If the email ID is coming, first you will be checking this type of email is exists in our databases now. So that is achieved by this function find one, right? If it is there, it is assigned to this student, right? Okay, this name of student is exist or not. After that, first the name is exists, then only it goes to do the following stuff. It will be doing the matching part. So this one should be match. So you write match, check. You have to write check. You have to create the variable check, checking, checks. equal avoid, you have to pre-crypt, you have to crypt dot compare, you have to write using the compare to compare both. The user, the password, and there's a password. The password, like password, comma, student password. Student password, right? Okay, it will be compared, right? So here the same name I have given here, the front end also the same name. If the front end is a different name, you have to give the colon and you have to give the different name also, right? So the same name, we no need to get the colon. Okay, the same no, this name and front end the same name coming, the back end also same name, you have to give the same name. If it is a different, you have to colon and put it that different name, right? Password, it will be checking the student password, right? Okay, what is the password you are typing here? It's get this password. This password you are checking the database through. We have to check the password, right? It's a model. Student, this model, what is the password? Is there. The particular name, what is the password, right? If they check that relevant password, what you're going to do is here, we have to check those password, and we have to again you have to match. If you're right, if not, this checks, if not checks. If it's not matched, we have to throw the error here. Throw your pass the new error. If it's not matched, it's throw the error. If it is matched, it will be return the student details. Return student. This is how we have handled the system, right? The perfect. This is the thing we have to do it. Okay, this is thing, right? This is the thing you have to do it. File save, right? This is the stuff. If the detail is must match, it will be returned to the student. Okay, right? That's the thing we have to write, right? So let's back to our login, right? So login, right? So login, we have to login our routes. Here, if this details match, you have to write return response dot send. So write like this here, rasa. What's the thing? This student, it will be returned. Let's check when the request is coming. So before that, we have to close the program and run it again. Okay, now let's check. Check this. Here, this person is available, so that it return. If the person is not available, whatever. Here, run. Here, there's no person. The bad request. Okay, the person is not available. It will be returned here, right? That's how we have a login credential. If the person is available, it will be returned. Right here. Now you have to check it here. It's available. It returned to the particular person, right? So very simple, right? This is how we have to do the things, right? I hope you guys you understood the things for login credential and how to set the hash password and other login credential. In my next tutorial, I will continue the part 2 is a JWT package. Thank you for watching. We successfully done the login and username and password login validation. Now I'm going to add the security, which is a JWT, right? This is a token which is useful for when you log in the system, the actual user or not. Okay, we have given the token when you log in the system, they given the token, right? So how to implement that one? You have to go to you just type on the Google JSON Web Token. Okay, you can JSON Web Token. You can get this npm package here. If you go and Google and type JSON Web Token, you can get this dependency. You click on this, copy this clipboard back to my here. Control C, stop the program, and you have to paste and press enter key. You have to wait until the things get installed the package. Right, after install successfully, what you're going to do is here the package has been installed successfully. Now I'm going to go to add the thing is here, comma, but add tokens, don't add it here, open and close bracket, right here, open and close bracket. You write written token, right, open and close bracket. Within here, you have type the type, you have write string, so type like this, so type string. That's it. That's the thing you have, right? After that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to here my token. Here you have to set the additional field in your database fields, right? These are the fields are there. We have to set an additional field because we have to store the token, right? When the users login, when the token has been created, the login, when the user is login, the token is created, right? So how to implement this one? This is the model. We have already checked the username and password well. After that, we have to do it. Another thing is we have to create the token. We have to do the token. So we have to write this student schema dot methods. Sorry, not here. Schema dot methods dot generate. You have to write the method. You have to generate auth token equal to assign function you have to write here as here is you have to write you have to create the const variable student equal this. Here you have to write const token equal JWT dot sign, right? Here you have to write open and close bracket. Here you have to write the ID. How to get the token? You have to write here the student. We have to generate the token here. You have to create the method generate token, assign function here. First you have to create the variable student variable. You have to this. Here create a token JWT dot sign. The ID is a primary key. You have to get the ID fields of the database table because ID is a primary key. Which model? Student. So student dot ID field dot you have to make as a you have to convert this as toString. toString. That after that, comma, we have to set the secret key. We have to set the secret key over here, right? I set the secret key as admin 2. That's a secret key. You can set whatever secret here. I just set as admin 2. Otherwise, you can. I am going to set this as a John. Okay, you set this pre. Okay, this is your secret. Okay, you don't this secret key to anyone else, right? So after that, you write student, right? Dot tokens equal student dot tokens dot concat. So you have to write this token you have to implement it over here. That's the thing you have to do. After that, we have to write the function is the await student dot save. That's it. You have to implement the save method. After that, return you have to write token. That's the thing you have to write. That's it. That's the thing you have to write. This is how you have to. This is a simple code to we have to generate the token, right? That's the thing we have to write. Okay, now let's save our. That's the thing you have to write. After that, what I'm going to do is we have to do the thing is we have to go to this is our project, right? This project here we have to implement the class, right? So here if you implement the consent, right? Where's the top back here? Here this one you have to required. This package is required. You just copy this one. You have to implement it over here. This one you are given as constant variable. You can't make it as constant. Const. Your variable as const variable. Right? You have to make it as this one as a const variable. You have to create a const. This one should be you have to create as JWT. Right? This is the you have to implement the JWT package. Right? This is the must. Right? Now we success what you did so far. We have successfully create the column of our database model, here student model. After that, we have to implement the method to create the token and secret key here. Right? This ID we have a value we have created. After that, this is the required package. You have to done this. Okay, I already installed the package. You have to done the J to this one. Okay. After that, what I'm going to do is the JSON. This is the token. Right. This is the package you have to require. Right. After that, I'm going to go to create the another folder with a middleware. Okay, you have to create the folder here. You have to get the folder middleware. Middleware. Inside the middleware folder, I'm going to create a file which is a auth.js or sorry. This file is extension is from auth.css. Yes, right. Okay, but this file first I'm going to implement this package. Copy this, implement this package. Right, this package we have to implement it. After that, we have to add the model as well. We have a model. Right, the models we have tried to student model. We have tried this model also required to add this class. Right, so we have tried const student equal here at required. This required, you have to copy and paste it over here. Here you have right. Here you have right here ras src inside the src folder student sorry the src folder yeah src student here right student model. Or that you have write const variable auth equal assign function. You write request response next open close bracket. Here you have write inside the try catch block try. You have write const token equal request dot header. You have write authentication. Right, authentication. You have write authentication. Right, you have to set the authentication this one. Right, this we already showed this one. Okay, here we have to here we have to put the authentication to, you have to check it. Right, so when the request is coming, you have to put this authentication is set it. Right, I'll be talking later on. Okay, authentication. Right, dot replace you have to create something else. Your bearer. Right, here's the bearer. It's a token. As the token is coming, it will be generated here token. Right, it's a bearer. Right, that's the thing you have to write. So after that, what I'm going to do is you have to write decode it. Constant decoded you have to write decoded equal JWT dot verified token. This token that verify the token my secret. What's the secret you have to write? That given a student model, this secret. The secret you have given over here. That's it. Right, after that you have to write first the variable student equal, you write the avoid function, avoid student dot find, you the student dot find one, to implement the find one, you check the student details, right? Find one, you write the id, you have to decode at this one dot id, right? Decoded id, you have to the token, you have to write the tokens, right? So tokens, for the tokens coming tokens, right? Dot tokens dot token, you write token here, right? Sorry, tokens dot, so the tokens, so right here token, that's the thing you have to write. Okay, now what I'm going to do is after that you have to write close it. After you check it, if if not student, right, throw the error. There is no token, it's throw the error, new error, right? If it is generated successfully, right, so your request dot student equal student, so write the next, using the next, that's it. That's the thing you have to write. Okay, that's the thing you have to write. What is there? Sorry, right, that's the thing you have to write it. Okay, so here we have to write the another thing is that this we have to write the catch try, we didn't implement the catch, that's why it showed the error. Catch, you have to write error request dot status one dot send, you have to write here error, please, that's it. File save all. Now this path we have to given here, right? You have to give this path. Okay, you have to give the path of what, right? So how to give the path of the routes, you have to implement the path. Okay, so you have to write const, you have to implement the path. You have to write here auth equal, you have to write here the path you have to given, you have to write required okay, so you have to write middleware, so here slash middleware here routes, if you have double slash it's go out of the folder, after that go to the folder middleware folder path, or mention the path. After that when you log in you have to set the auth. Okay, you have to set the auth here, login, you have to set the auth command assign function, right? So when you create the this all the things you have to create the auth, then it will be works. Okay, when you create the record and we have to get the records and we have to find the records and update the records and deal the record, you have to the auth function, it's coming from here, this auth, this is the path where your auth is coming, right? So here you have to implement the security as well. Now let's file save all. Again I am going to run the application, check. What is the problem here is, let's login, we no need this auth. Okay, the login, okay, login the system, right? So here another problem, auth.js, we have done the stuff but we haven't import them. So here we have to export them. Here we done this one, we haven't export them. After that we have to come in here, we have to do the thing here is, here we have a user credential successfully, but the program is work, but the problem is here, what the problem is here, we have to the token, you have to write constant token in our login, login we have created the token. You have to put the avoid the student dot generate this one, this generate token. We have generated over here. Generate token. After that, you have to send this one. You have to write student dot student comma token. Right, like that's the thing you have to write. Now let's file, save all, Control C to stop the program. Now run it again. Now here we have to create here login. Click set it. Now the token has been created. You can see the token here. This token is created here. This is a token. Now we have to see, check the whether this token is working or not. Will be checked. You have to go to the Google. You have to type here JWT IO. Now you can check here the token is created, valid token or not. You can check it using this package, right? So you have to this code. You have to paste it over here. But it's invalid signature. You can see here. But you have to insert the secret code here. What is the secret code? You have to type here. What's the secret code? Tell me the secret code. What's your secret code? The secret code is John 2. So John 2, you are given here the secret code of John 2 here. Signature is valid. Right now, if you are to wrongly type, signature is invalid. Right? Okay, this is the secret code. So that's how the programming works. Okay, the secret code. Right? So that's why that's how it will be set it. The secret code. Right? That now the authentication will be set it. Go to the authentication, the header part. There's a key authentication. Here your barrier. Here set the things here as, you can check here. What is check what you have to do it? Barrier, the bearer. Here then you have to put the secret code, right? So here, comma, you have to write what's the secret code you are getting. When you log in the system, this is log in the system. You have set it like this. Now you'll be check it. Space it over here. Right? You have to paste it over here. Now look, you can see the thing is when the system, now the system is logged. Now let's go to here. Now here get the records from the database it will be getting. Okay, if you are students, now I'm going to create the new record. Create. Here to post request. I'm going to change this one as a Rajesh USA phone number. Here out some password. Click send button. Student created successfully. Okay, now you can see here I'm going to create another student here, the header. Here this token I'm going to change it as a queue. Right? Now let's create the student again. Let's check. If you click send, here error out. Okay, now you can have a understand it. What happened? Right? Now let's remove it. Now again we are going to create the student. Now it will be able to create. Right? Okay, now you have to view the student. Sorry. Get request. You will be able to view the student records. Right? If there is an error on that header, it won't be viewed. Here error. Right? The token is correct only, it will be okay. Right? This is a token. We have set it. Right? Now here we can view the details. Right? Here now let's explain the code. Now I am going to explain the brief of the token creation. First when you create the token, first you have to install this one. Okay, JSON Web Token plugin. After that dependency, after that you have to write the column over here. After that, what I'm going to say, you have to create the function schema, generate the token. You have to set the secret code, right? You have to set the secret code over here. After that, why we create this auth.js is we have a several function in our uh, routes. We have to add the records, view the records, and find the record. All the set of functions are there. In order to manage the function, we have to create the separate file which is auth, right? So this auth file we have separately created it. Created mean we have to get the token. Okay, we have to get the token and store it here, right? You have to set it, store it here. We get the token, we have to store it here, right? Store it here. Then this class we have to set into this auth.js. This class set into each our operation. When you add the record, you have set it. View the records, you have set it. Find the records and update the record and delete the record. We have delete the record also. We have didn't set it here. The delete record also. You have to delete the record as well. Right? Then only the operation is work. I hope you guys you understood the things well.